What makes life fulfilled? The moments we truly live. We're all caught in an endless race for success, for status, for security. We can't escape it, but sometimes we can pause it. Travel gives us that pause, a chance to breathe, to feel, or just to be ourselves. Himachal Pradesh, where the mighty Himalayas cradle the earth in silence and snow, has always called us back. This was our second time here, Indranil's third, and mine fourth. This time, the call came from Spiti Valley, the cool desert where the mountains meet the sky and monasteries whisper to the winds. We had planned it on two wheels, as always, but fate had another road, a rented car, not self-driven. And so began our journey, not just through the barren beauty of Spiti Valley, but through the stillness, solitude, and stories that the mountains quietly keep.
So finally, we have reached Mandi. Here we have been picked up by the driver that whom we booked actually. So we booked him from a known driver, another known driver. So our trip, starts from today. No, from yesterday itself. It started actually yesterday, 17th September. We started from Hyderabad and took the flight to Delhi. So from at Delhi, our flight was supposed to land at 8, but it took us almost 8:40 or 8:45 when the flight landed from Rajiv Gandhi to Indira Gandhi airport. So yeah, after that we were we ran. It was left only to take our heart out and by metro we could reach ISBT and we could get our bus, which was scheduled at 10:30 p.m. So bus journey was good. Bus was not a Volvo coach, it was a Scania, but it was quite comfortable, I would say. Not as much as comfortable like a Volvo bus journey, but it was quite comfortable, and it took us 550 for reaching Mandi. So that was cheap also. AC bus it was, and seating. So yeah, that's how we are here and our new journey starts. But as you all might know that we are facing a very 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 heavy monsoon in whole India. So Himachal is also facing a very bad monsoon this year. So the rain is continuing since we entered Himachal. So let's see what's the condition of road where we are heading towards. Today we're not sure where exactly we will be staying. Somewhere beyond Kullu or Manali we will be staying. Let's see. It's still raining, and after Mandi the Volvo bus or the bigger vehicles are not allowed. The cars are here moving like a turtle at some places. And the Bias River down below would really scare you. Revisiting old memories. So, to Himachal was our first ever trip together as a couple, as a married couple. And then we did paragliding also. So it feels like nice to come over and over again to a beautiful place, right?
This is Himachal's Solang Valley and holds so many memories, good memories of us. So this time we neither have a plan nor a fixed itinerary as we wish to visit such past Chachaji, our driver, suggested us to move towards Udaipur in Lahore today and ask the local drivers there if it is possible to visit the Such Pass now because of the rains and all. That's why we are moving towards Sri Loknath temple and shall stay tonight at Udaipur. Now, you know, I am not sure if we can visit the Such Pass or not. So here's our car and our Sathi for next few days. Let's go. Now we are crossing Atal Tunnel, which is 9 kilometer long road tunnel connecting Manali and Keelong bypassing the Rotang Pass. This is considered as one of the engineering marvels. As the region in which we are crossing this tunnel is the eastern Pir Panjal range of the Himalayas. Can you imagine the world's longest highway single tube tunnel above 10,000 feet sea level is here in our India. That's nice.
We have entered Lahore. This is Sisu Waterfalls. Just in front of me, the waterfalls that you can see is Sisu Waterfalls. There was a direction for a campsite. I did not read the name of the campsite. So, through that direction, we reached here at this place. This place looks like a valley kind of a place. And, I can't express my happiness. I'm so much happy being in, Himachal Pradesh. So much.
In Himachal, we tried paragliding. So I can see here now some of the ziplining places also. Though I tried ziplining in Uti, but here also I would definitely like to try. So let's give it a try because it would pass over the river. So that would be one of a kind of experience. Let's try that. So our journey continues and leaving behind the Sisu waterfalls, we are moving through the roads of Lahore. And as previously mentioned, we will be staying at Udaipur today, but we will be before that visiting two temples there.
This is Lahore Valley. The Lahore Valley and Spiti Valley together form Himachal's largest district, Lahore Spiti. But though they live under one name, their landscapes are worlds apart. Lahore wakes up to rivers, Chandra and Bhaga, meeting at Tanti. Lush meadows, willows by streams, poplars, and snow-capped mountains, all those frame the sky. Spiti, on the other hand, is a cold, high desert, much of its land above 4,200 meters, with sparse rain, stark cliffs, and wide riverbeds curved through plateaus. Monasteries perched on rocky folds, tougher lies clinging on stone and sky.
we are already inside Triloknath village. So the village's name is, village is named after the Triloknath temple. That is a Shiva temple, Lord Shiva temple. So we are going to visit that, and then in Udaipur we will be visiting Rikula Mata temple as well. So these two temples today we will be visiting, and then we will be inquiring about such pass if we can go. If we can't, then tomorrow we will be entering Spiti Valley. You see, there's so much of greens in this Lahore area, right? But as soon as we enter Spiti, you'll eventually feel, yes, we are, in Spiti. So the geography differs heavily.
This is Triloknath temple, Triloknath, whom we call in Bengali Shiva temple. So here actually a history of Buddhist and Hinduism mixes up together. That's why this temple is famous. The main temple was built during 9th century and then it was restructured. So photography and videography is not allowed inside. That's why I'm capturing from here only. We came outside and this I got as a blessing from the priest. So here they have two priests. One is Buddhist and another one is Hindu. So this is unique, isn't it?
This is Triloknath Temple's bus stand. I don't know, how many buses actually, do bus from here. But there are buses in which we can travel to Kelong. Okay, so one of the road, was divided, which actually took this way to Triloknath, and another road went straight to Kelong. So we came this way because we will be now visiting Rikula Mata temple at Udaipur, and so that's why we came this way.
So we recently got up just now, maybe 5-10 minutes back, and enjoying a view of tree full of apples. So we stayed last night at this place. This is Udaipur. Here we visited the Rikula Mata temple. So at that time it was almost dark, so I couldn't record a video. So yeah, weather is pretty good today. Yesterday whole day we were like feeling like sweaty and hot and so, but since the evening the weather got okay, and at night temperature dropped and now it is pretty cool, I would say. So today we will be traveling to Losar, or we will be entering Spiti. Exactly where we will be staying at night, and tonight I'm talking about, I am not sure that much, because we have no plan actually in this trip. We have no plan, like day 1 we would go there, day 2 we would go there. So we don't have an itinerary. We just know the places where we want to visit. Like we had we wanted to visit so badly such pass, but the situation currently is so bad there, we dropped off the plan. The cars only 4x4 sedans actually are going there, and they are charging almost 15,000 for one trip. So that is why we dropped off. I'm just enjoying the weather. It's very good actually. I can see in those mountains they are snow-capped already. I was checking, like in Losar, the temperature would be like -3 or something like that. Let's see how much the temperature drops off. Before that, we have to get ready. We have to take bath and get ready. Bathing is important today because I don't know where exactly if we would be able to take bath tonight when we reach Losar or not. If it is -3, it would be very tough. Let's see. Chalo, let's get ready. Let me show you. So here's the tree that I was talking about, full of apples. Here are the trees actually. See, here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So many trees which have apples.
After starting from Udaipur's hotel, we have already had a very good spread of breakfast because the person who prepared us the breakfast made aloo parathas in front of us from the scratch and served us hot with dollop of butter. That was very, very good. But the hotel we stayed last night at Udaipur was very bad. Our experience was very bad, so try to avoid staying at hotels at Udaipur because not at all tourists to visit at Udaipur to stay at night. So that is one of the reasons the hotels are not at all up to the mark and maintained. So now we are visiting. We will be visiting Chicham Monastery, and after that we will move towards Chandertal. At Chandertal, if we would stay tonight or not, that is yet to be decided.
We are here at Chicham Monastery. This is at Kelong. We'll have to remove shoes to go inside. So this is a 17 AD monastery. But as you can see, the structure is newly built. We'll go upstairs if it is allowed. So the road which took us to this Sashur Kumpa is actually off-road, and it really took a toll on our glanza. Himalayan is off-road ka Raja, that's why they call it as. The road that we covered was pretty much easier in Himalayan. ऊपर जा जाबे? चलो देखी. So the view from this place is very beautiful. That's the Gompa just behind us, and the view from here is really beautiful. Let me show you. See, this is the view. Isn't it so beautiful? And the river down there is Chandrabhaga. He is giving us friendly. He's giving us friendly sound. He first called us. Oh no, he didn't call us. He called someone else. Hello.
साइडे आओ एक बार गाय उठ लेकिन तो भारे को पड़े आगे शोक
So after traveling ages, we have reached Batal. Chandratal is still, maybe 40 kilometers, and it's already 5 today. We see, it's to be very tough to reach Chandratal, but we will be, taking an attempt at least till Chandratal.
Every day.
The wind is too chilly. Man, that is supposed to be.
We leave everything familiar behind. Mountains rise one after another as we drive. The humming engine under the sky, the promise of open road ahead. Each bend reveals something new. Sunlight through the greens, the hush of the winds, the distant call of the river streams. Let us know we are at Chandra Valley, where at the top lies a crescent moon-shaped lake holding the mountains into its heart. Colorful, peaceful. Traveling isn't just about the places we reach. It's about the moments in between. Laughter, calmness, and finding ourselves.
So we are at Chandratal. Am I dreaming or what? Okay, but we are not yet just at the bank of Chandratal. We are near to the tents. So we will be staying here at night at Chandratal. It's almost 6:30 now. So as it is 6:30, by 5 the trekking route towards Chandratal closes. That's why we can't go there and actually behold Chandratal, but we will be definitely going in the morning. So here it is. Here we are at Chandratal. जैसे वो लुटेरा मूवी में बोला था ना कि लाइफ में एक बार चंद्रताल ज़रूर देखना है, আমার ওরকম ফিলিং হচ্ছে একটা, মানে লাইক যাই হোক, I don't have words to express even in my mother tongue, so I can't express the joy, the happiness, the magical feeling I'm having after I've reached Chandratal finally. I was getting very skeptical in between if we can reach Chandratal or not, because of the weather, because of the road. road was too bad. I mean, now we are thinking like we took a very good decision, of not coming by bike. It was a very good decision. Mane, in Uttarakhand, we did the off-roading, but that off-roading was hardly 40-45 kilometers at a stretch. I'm talking about in a day. So if we think about this route, it was like never ending, almost 120-130 kilometers. Whole road is off-road. And if you ask me about water crossings, there are numerous. I couldn't keep the count. So this is what it is. This is this bad the road condition is. Abhi the driver uncle with whom we have actually reached here, he was telling like before 3 to 4 years the road was even more bad, worse than it's now actually. So I mean, I can't imagine that road. So anyway, we have got a tent actually. Tent is beautiful. I mean, it has all the facilities like a basic bed with n numbers of blankets you want, and a bathroom with shade spray and commode. Can you imagine at this place, above sea level, almost 4,000 feet it is, more than 4,000 feet it is. We have a washroom with a commode, jet spray, etc. So okay, life is being easier for us, Let's see. This is our tent where we stayed last night. So, good morning from Chandertal. So, I would give you a tour. Actually, the tent has no lights. At night, around 10 p.m., they switched off all the lights in the area just so that we can watch the Milky Way, we can watch the constellations, and it was the best night. I do not have the camera to capture that. Maybe you'll have to come here to watch that. Oh, Indranil has opened the door. So here's the tent. As you can see, it's quite big. I will go outside and show you how the tent looks like. But tent is fine. Just look at the view when we came out from the tent. Just look at this. And all the bikes and cars standing here have the snow. You see, here's the snow. Here all the tents are here. I mean, this point where we took the tent is the highest point. So there are other points too where you can see the tents when you are coming towards this Chandertal. Okay, so if you can see there, far there are cluster of tents. So that is also there also you can stay. Here also you can stay, and these are our tent area. So I mean, naturally, if you understand that this particular area, I would show you. If you can see that white colored building with green roof, from there actually that is a check post for starting Chandertal trekking. So although they are calling it trekking, but it's like there are 2 kilometers that you can go by bike or car, whatever. You can park your bike or car there, and then you can have a walk of 1 or 1.5 kilometers in total to behold Chandertal. So that is the point. So as you can see, this tent area where we are staying, this is the closest. So you'll have to, work less, or you'll have to travel less to reach Chandertal. That's the reason that this particular area's tents are costlier than the tents which are there down way when you are coming. So yeah, for in this September is kind of off season for them because of the Manali flood rains and everything. So that's why they are facing a less tourist footfall here. That's why they are making the tents cheaper. So we got it 1,000 per person with food. And below the tents are around 500 per person, 800 per person, like that. So it's your choice where you want to stay. Now we will be starting for the Chandertal trekking. Whole night we couldn't sleep. It was like if the blanket is over the head, we are not feeling cold but can't breathe. But if the blanket is not over the head, we are feeling so much cold. Nose, ears are getting chilled. So it was like we couldn't. We whole night it took us to decide how would we sleep. So anyway, chalo. Now let's go for Chandertal trekking. On our way to Chandertal Lake, so as I mentioned that half the way we will be, the car would take us to, and half the way we would have to walk through. So as you can see, this road is completely off-road as in literal off-road, and this is a remote area. And since we crossed, I think Koksar, there is no network in our phones. So that is also a very important point to take a note, that for payment and everything, you will have to carry cash in this area. And for Chandertal trekking, there was some entry tickets which costed us 150 per person. So on our way through the trekking route to Chandertal, so we are walking and feeling breathless at some times. So that's our behind. See how beautiful it is. I'll give you a rounded tour and then turn off the camera because I can't walk while talking here, at least. Let me show you once we reach at Chandertal. Well, that's Chandertal. We have reached. Not yet though. We have to go exactly at the bank. So let's go. We can see the Chandertal from here. And as I heard from many people that the water of this lakes change colors because of the reflection of light.
How do you express the feeling of, seeing something with your own eyes after you have been longing for that particular thing, maybe since ages? I don't have words. I'm speechless. I don't have words. They say the shimmering crescent of Chandertal was born of love. When Chandra, daughter of moon god, and Bhaga, son of sun god, defied their divine parents and met on these heights. Their union is said to have given shape to the Chandrabhaga river. It is also said that Chandratal is the very spot where Lord Indra came in his chariot to take Yudhishthir, the eldest of Pandavas, in his mortal form up to heaven or Swarg after the Kurukshetra war. So you see, this lake is indeed magical.
Bidding byes to Chandertal, and we are on our way to Kaza via Losar and Kunzum Pass. Just see the water crossing. Too much deep this is. Let's go to Kaza. We are on our way to Kaza via Kunzum Pass, Losar, as I mentioned. So here we are at Kunzum Pass. This is Kunzum Mata Mandir, and with a Buddhist shrine there also. This place looks so beautiful, covered with snow-capped mountains. It's not so much cold here, but the wind is chilly, you know. And the sunlight is harsh. You would need UV protection sunglass. Here's Kunzum Mata temple, and with the Buddhist shrine. This place is beautiful and as well as peaceful too. Here's Kunzum Pass Wall Memorial. Let me show you to the history written. Here's the history.
The Mother Nature offers a barren land of beauty here. You see. So we are geographically into Spiti Valley now. Kunzum Pass, lying at about 4,550 meters or 14,900 feet, I think, above sea level, is the gateway to Spiti from Lahaul's Chandra Valley, where the Chandertal Lake lies. From this point forward, the river we see is the Spiti River. From Manali, we crossed through Atal Tunnel, bypassing the Rohtang Pass, crossed Chatru village, Batal. After Batal Bridge, we took the off-road stretch towards Chandertal. Now from the same point, we have been diverted towards Kaza, which lies roughly 75 to 80 kilometers away, I think, as of now. So tonight we shall stay in Kaza only. So we have not yet booked a stay there, but we have some contacts. Once we reach Kaza market, then we shall, be contacting them and decide where to stay. So basically, Kaza is a popular tourist spot nowadays, and so we have a lot many homestays, hotels, mud house there. So it's really not needed to pre-book your stay in Kaza. Whatever I have understood so far, talking with the people, like through our bookings and all. So it's not needed actually. What we are seeing are natural sedimentary formations and gullied slopes, like layers of mud, shell, and gravel from the formations like Kunzumla, Batal, deposited in shallow seas during the Cambrian period, like over 500 million years ago. Can you imagine? Then it was sculpted by water, and then snow melt into angular platforms and steep cliffs. I mean, this place feels so unreal, so unreal. Being here itself feels like stepping into a time machine, like we have reached some ancient era. I see a direction for Chicham, so we are moving towards Kibber village, and we will be visiting Chicham Bridge and Key Monastery too in this way only. After that, we'll straight away move towards Kaza. We don't have to come back this way and move towards Kaza. So this way, this route only will lead us to Kaza. That's Spiti River, as I was telling. So it's really hard to fathom for how long Mother Nature has been carving these artworks. Perhaps since long before mankind even existed, right? Isn't it magical? I'm really thrilled.
This is Chicham Bridge, Asia's highest suspension bridge. Right here in our Himachal Pradesh.
You see these old style Himalayan homes? These are standing tall, conserving the ancient culture's heritage and magic. These are beautiful, beautiful. Now we are leaving the Keeper village lying along the ancient Indo-Tibetan trade route at an altitude of 4,270 meters. In your Spiti Valley trip, instead of Kaza, you can stay here to feel the serenity. However, there are very few homestays, though some people stay here for snow leopard sighting.
We are at Key Monastery. So here's the history of Key Monastery. It's there.
monastery, one of the monks told us that there is a viewpoint. So that's a viewpoint actually. From there we could see whole monastery and could take some great pictures. Let's go back to the car and then we will be traveling to Kaza. At Kaza is our night stay. Today's today's halt. So this is day one we traveled to Delhi, then day 2 from Mandi we stayed at Udaipur, then day 3 we stayed at Chandertal, and today is day 4. So yes, so total 4 days we have been into this trip, and on day 4 we will be staying in Kaza. We have checked into a hotel. Hotel as in, yeah, hotel only. They are calling it as mud house. Actually, in Himachal, the ancient process of building home was with local mud only. So they used to build the home with mud, then some polythenes and some grass, and then build a solid structure which would protect them from chilly wind, cold, rains, everything. So we are inside our room. This is the room and that's the view just behind me. So view is awesome, So this is our room. For next 2 days, we shall be staying tonight and tomorrow's night as well. So it has a great what we say, like washroom. I mean, this place doesn't look like a washroom, it looks like another room. So yeah, and that's the parking space. So yeah, let's get freshen up and then maybe have some tea, and we'll have a quick walk through the local market. And plus point of this property is like this is also pretty near walkable distance to the market and has a great view as well. Good morning from Kaza. As you can see at my back, we woke up with this view. So we woke up around 6 today, and then let me show you the view first. And then we had some tea around 7. We went to market and could find a shop open and had some tea already. As you can see the view, this is beautiful, really beautiful. And can you see them? That little one, her, and there are many. Here are at least 8 to 10 dogs. They keep on roaming in this field. So they were the first one to say us good morning. And you see, that's the parking space, and that's our toy dog Glanza, which is taking us to the places. So this this hotel, this is hotel itself. So hotel has ample of parking space. But this view, very good, very good. This is so beautiful.
However, change in plan. So we shall be staying tonight at Dhankar, leaving this beautiful view behind, and we shall be on the way visiting Komi, Klangza, these places. We are now heading towards Langza. It is more than just a beautiful mountain village. It's a window to prehistoric art, where ancient marine life meets the mighty Himalayan peaks. The fossils found here are millions of years old. Some date back to the Triassic period, around 250 million years ago. Just imagine. And others to the Triassic and Jurassic age. Long ago, this region was part of the Tethys Sea before the Himalayas rose through tectonic movements. That's why we can still find fossils of ammonites, corals, and other marine life embedded in the rocks today in this region. Just imagine a land almost untouched by rain, yet once covered by an ancient ocean. Isn't this even magical to imagine? That distant village which we can see from here is Langza, the fossil village of India.
So we are here at Langza. So there are some information regarding permits and etc. So this may be of your use. Let's move towards the Buddha Murti. So here we are at Langza, and that's the statue behind me. Gautam Buddha is, looking after whole valley. We all know that Langza is also known as a fossil village. So local people is telling us that these are fossils actually. Let's go inside. There are some kept as well. These are fossils actually.
Previously, they used to sell these fossils, but this is actually banned now, selling and buying.
So we will be now moving towards comic from Langza. So here we are at Comic Village, which is situated at an impressive altitude of 15,000 feet above sea level, and this is one of the world's highest village which has motorable road. So this is the village, and because of the high altitude we are facing a little difficulty in breathing, not so much but a little. Actually, we were carrying, the preventable medicine for hypoxia, but preventive medicine, for hypoxia, but we lost that at Chandertal's camp. So is it Gompa? No, I think this is school. Let's go inside. This is a monastery actually, not a school. And these are places for rooms for lamas. We are having some maintenance right now, so can't go upstairs. So here are some information given in this board. And this place is beautiful. We'll now move towards Sikkim, the highest post office, world's highest post office. But post office is closed today as it's Sunday, and also it's a very special day for us Bengalis. It's Mahalaya. Mahalaya as in the Matri Paksha starts and Pitru Paksha ends on this day.
Here we are at world's highest functioning post office, Hickim's post office. But today is Sunday, so the post office official work is closed today. So, unlike everyone, I had a wish to, post some letters from here to my home and dear and near ones. But I can't do that today as it's closed. But there are some shops nearby which are selling some postcards. Maybe I'll buy some postcards as a souvenir to keep the memories. And that's the surroundings. Every corner of Himachal is beautiful. Every corner. You stand somewhere and that is the viewpoint. It's time for clicking some pictures.
In Spiti, you can never have enough of the nature. You can never admire enough the beauty of the nature.
As mentioned before, now we are moving towards Dhankar. So Dhankar is situated at a little less altitude than these places which we visited so far. And tonight we shall be staying there. And that's Spiti River, which is our constant companion throughout this journey.
We have reached Dhankar, and that's the old monastery where we will be visiting now. And that's the new monastery where also we will be visiting. But before that, let's have the lunch. It's almost 3 now. We'll have lunch and then visit the monastery. Here we are at new monastery of Dhankar. And Indranil is playing football with one of the little lama. So the monastery is closed, looks like. This is old Dhankar monastery. This is open. So let's go inside. Here are the history and significance of this monastery written. So photography is prohibited inside, so that's why capturing the outside only.
Now we'll go inside. So we are at the top, at the viewpoint. From here, this Dhankar village is seen completely seen. See, here this is beautiful, isn't it? I have still, not gathered the breeds. This is very good, very beautiful. And there, it's somewhat mentioned there, talking about, I don't know which king it was. I have no idea, but they are mentioning it as Raja ka ghar, Raja ka mahal, something like that. This is beautiful.
Came out of Dhankar Monastery, and this place is just behind our homestay. There's a stairs from by which we reached here.
So this is the way from where we reached till the top. I'm literally feeling dizzy while getting down. So it's now, I would say, lazy hours at our Dhankar homestay. So this is the entrance of the room. I would show you the room later. I would like to show you one interesting thing. This is chirul. This is made with sattu, local cow ghee, some warm water, and then salt and some sugar. That's it. So this is very tasty. I mean, we found it very tasty. And we are enjoying it here at the patio. And it's the view from our homestay. So this is the kitchen of this Dhankar homestay. Madam ji ek video nikal rahe. Okay na? And she is tenzing madam. She served us that sattu wala soup, which was very nice. Chirul, right? Chirul. I couldn't find the recipe over internet. And even I couldn't, मिला ही नहीं कुछ भी. चिरुल स्पीति डिश करके सर्च किया मैंने, वो मिला ही नहीं मुझे.
नहीं डाला हुआ क्योंकि जो हमारा ये ना संपा है ना, अभी इतना वो वायरल नहीं है.
अच्छा.
स्पीति में है.
अच्छा. क्योंकि हिमाचल का कुछ एक डिश रिसेंटली वायरल हुआ था, कुछ सिड्डू करके. सिड्डू वो इस एरिया से नहीं है ना.
सिड्डू इधर से नहीं. वो जो शिमला कुल्लू हो गए मनाली साइड पे.
ओह अच्छा. ओके.
अब संबा मिल जाएंगे. चिरुल जो है ना उसका नाम इतना वायरल नहीं है. संबा तो फेमस है यहाँ पर.
संबा. ओके. संबा से सर्च करेंगे तो मिलेंगे.
संबा मिल जाएंगे.
अच्छा. ओके. ठीक है. तो दिस इज आवर डिनर. राइस, वेजिटेबल दाल, एंड दिस इज
टिंगमो ना.
दिस ये टिंगमो है ना. टिमोक. ओके. टिमोक. ओके. टिमोक
ब्रेड.
ये टिमोक है. एंड दिस इज अ स्टीम्ड बन
और दाल है.
and with salad. And this is also a special type of chili chutney, kind of, we can say. Dry chutney. So nice spread of dinner. Let's have that. So we are starting our day 6 journey as we bid byes to Dhankar and move towards Tabo Monastery. So today we will be, parking ourselves at a random homestay again at Losar. So at Losar we will be staying at night. So now we will be visiting Tabo Monastery, and then from there we will be straight away driving to Losar. So that's the plan. Now let's go to Tabo Monastery.
So our trip is going to end soon. We are now on our return journey. Today Losar, tomorrow Manali, then day after tomorrow we'll reach Mandi, and that day only we'll take a bus to Delhi. Then from Delhi we have a flight to home. So that's how it shall end. We are sad to leave this magical, beautiful nature behind.
We are here at Tabo Monastery. Let's enter the monastery. So all the monasteries here in this Spiti Valley region, which we have seen so far, like in Dhankar, in the key monastery. So all these monasteries have, uh, you know, almost same kind of interior or structure inside. Like if you enter, you will find it very mysterious, like a very lowered roof and cave like pattern and something like that. But the monasteries we saw in Sikkim or North Bengal area, and also in Arunachal as well, were not like that. Actually, they had a different kind of interior.
This one is new structure, new monastery. The stupa as well is new structure. So it seems like the old one isn't functional now. That's the old one. That's the original monastery.
Let's enter Tabo Monastery. ESTD 996 AD. That means Key Monastery isn't the oldest. Okay. This one is the oldest. Seems like. So this part I think is the old one. I mean old structure kept. And the other parts are actually newly built. These parts are newly built. And this one is from the old structure.
This monastery was built by the great Tibetan Buddhist translator and teacher Rinchen Zangpo. Pardon me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Under the patronage of Western Himalayan King Yeshe-O of the Gyub Kingdom, which is present day Tibet. Tabo is often referred as the Ajanta of the Himalayas because of the exquisite wall paintings, sculpture that date back over 1,000 years. We visited the inside where, of course, photography isn't allowed, and we were literally mesmerized. Even we could, find some deity of Hindu religion as well with the different kinds of Buddha Murti.
It feels I have reached some ancient civilization area.
It is one of the oldest continuously operating Buddhist monasteries in India. So, unlike Key Monastery, which has been, destructed or destroyed many times, this is continuously operating and considered as one of the most sacred one too. This complex includes 9 temples and 23 stupas or chortens, then monks' quarters, then cave shrines as well. So just imagine at the bank of Spiti River, building a structure with mud and straw, building such a huge, magnificent structure with just mud and straw. This is amazing. This is just amazing. We spend so much time here. We can't just get over the structure, the architecture, the beauty of this place. Anyway, we will now move towards Tabo Cave.
So here we are on our way to Tabo Caves. So the stairs started from there and we have many left. Let's go.
That's the beauty of surroundings and Tabo village, which we can see from the top of Tabo Caves. So there are multiple caves, as I heard. Let's go. Let's go and see. This one seems like a temple. Let's go inside. Maybe a premises altogether.
अंदर देखने जाना है आपने? हाँ अगर पॉसिबल है तो देख लेंगे. अच्छा अच्छा. तो आप बाहर जा सकते हैं. ओके.
The monks used to stay inside the caves for the purpose of meditation and, for practicing minimal living.
Tabo, one of the caves of Tabo Monastery. Here is one. There is one. This is one cave. Okay. अभी छोटा नहीं है.
We are moving downwards, seeing the river, you can understand that. So she has been, our constant companion throughout the journey. And if you are into Spiti Valley, she will be your companion throughout the journey. That's Key Monastery and Kibber village, which I can see at the distance.
So we have reached Losar. Sometime back, maybe almost an hour it's been. So, and we are staying at this homestay, Samson Cafe and Guest House. So this is the outside view of this guest house or homestay, whatever you call it as. And if you see, there's actually the check post where if you're coming from Manali side, you have to register your car's number, because from Losar itself the Spiti Valley starts. So I'll be showing you our room as well. So that's our room actually, this one. It's too cold, the wind is too cold. We heard that in Losar the temperature may drop down till 1 or 2. And he's Tashi. ये तो लग जाएगा आपको. ताशी एक बार हेलो बोल दो. Hello. He's Tashi, he's so cute. It's day 6 of our journey, and today we are starting from Losar to Manali. So actually we will be boarding on bus from Mandi. But from Losar to Mandi is a doable journey. But the thing is now, because of the rains and landslides, everything that happened recently, so for that the roads are not completely open whole day. So roads are being periodically closed to maintain the traffic in from Manali to afterwards I'm talking about. So that's why even if it's just a 3 hours journey from Manali to Mandi, maybe not also 3 hours, less than that, it's taking around 6 hours or 5 hours, right? So that is why we have made a plan, like from Losar we will be reaching Manali today. We will be staying at Manali, and then from Manali we will be starting from Mandi tomorrow. And then tomorrow only we will be taking a bus to Delhi, and then from Delhi to Kolkata flight. That's the plan, and that's the what I would say, like that's the ending plan of our trip. So we are at Losar, and this was the homestay we stayed for a night, and this is how Losar looks like in the morning. So in the morning, it was like -3 temperature, around 6:30 we checked, it was like -3 temperature. So at Losar the temperature goes pretty down. So yeah, that's a concern, because from here only the Spiti Valley starts. And that's our car, it's ready for the move. Let's start that journey. We are crossing Kunzum Pass
Encircling.
and encircling the Kunzum Mata Mandir.
It's a belief.
It's a belief that we need to do parikrama of the mandir whenever we are crossing the Kunzum Pass. Devi protects us from every evil.
That's the mighty HRTC, true OG,
Lucy Kaza. Baapre.
So we started around 9 from Losar, and now we are at Chandertal, Batal. So here we have stopped for some tea on the way, and now we are moving towards Manali, as I mentioned at the start of the day. So yeah, you can see the bus behind. That's Himachal Pradesh tourism bus, and that is traveling from Kullu to Kaza. That's if you someday you get a chance to ride on that bus, that would be most adventurous day of your life. So here we are at Batal, and now we will be again starting off towards Manali, maybe somewhere in between. After 1 hour or so we will stop again for the lunch. So it's the word is Batal, but the exact pronunciation is Batalu, which means very speedy wind actually. So I mean this name is literal here, because the wind is too much speedy and chilly here. So after crossing Losar, we stepped out of Spiti Valley. Now we are crossing Chandra Valley, and in some time we will be stepping out of Chandra Valley too. The weather is very clear today, and as you can see, the whole area looks like a deserted place. Spiti is very rightly called as cold desert of India. So we are at Koksar. Beyond this point there is no network. If you are going towards Chandertal, there will be no network, but towards Kaza there will be network. So we just had our lunch at this dhaba, Chandra Dhaba. So we had the best mutton chawal here, so that's great. And so far Himachal has treated us with great food. Almost there, we are at our today's destination,
So tonight we shall be staying at Manali, as I mentioned. Let us, check into the hotel, and then maybe, we'll go to Mall Road, maybe for a casual strolling.
We reached Manali around 5:30, and after that, got freshen up for 10-15 minutes, within 10-15 minutes, and came for a short walk at Manali Mall Road. But we have been on Mall Road since then. It's almost 9 now. We had our dinner. We had a softie here as well after ages. So, in September, Manali Mall Road is this much empty. Feels like a little odd, but it is. Manali Mall Road is a little empty, I can say, because the crowded it should be, it is not. So that's how it is. We are, now on our way to hotel. The hotel we have checked in today is just, at a walking distance, 2-3 minutes ka walking distance from Manali Mall Road. So that's it. We are retiring the day like this today, and tomorrow our journey from Manali maybe will start around 11:30, and we will be, our destination for tomorrow is Mandi. I am not sure how the road condition would be, how the congestion at road condition would be. So yeah, maybe I'll update you on the same. So yeah.
Manali Mall Road is good, pretty good. But Shimla Mall Road is prettier than this. Shimla Mall Road is probably the most prettier in the country, I would say. So it's Navratri, you see, still the crowd is less, and there's nothing to see.
So we were moving towards Hidimba Devi temple, and here we found another temple, that is a Mahakal temple. So let's go inside. So this is the temple. Oh, I can't touch that bell. And that's the temple. From our hotel, Hidimba Devi temple is 2.3 kilometers. So we have covered most of the part, maximum part. Only 600 meters are left, and on our way we found this temple, so visited this temple. Now let's continue the journey. This is Ghatotkacha temple, and we will be now visiting to Hidimba temple. Ghatotkacha temple is just 20-30 meters away from Hidimba temple. Ghatotkacha was Hidimba's son, and Hidimba Devi here is worshipped as a form of Durga, Devi Durga. That's Hidimba Devi temple, and this is the back side, I think.
From the Ghatotkacha temple side.
Yes. First we visited the son's temple, and now we are visiting the mother's temple. That's Hidimba Devi temple, and here's the entrance. The Mahakal temple we visited wasn't open. This one is open. This is the 4th time I'm visiting Hidimba Devi temple, and Indranil is visiting for 3rd time. Manali is kind of always go to place for us Bengalis. Now again at the Mall Road, and we visited this temple, Durga Mata temple. Today is Navratri's 3rd day. and our Durga Puja's Tritiya. Time to bid byes to Manali. So this was our hotel. Ki naam jano hotel ta? The Shivalik Hotel, Manali. This is just 100 meters away from the mall road.
Yeah.
So great hotel and great position as well. So let's start. That's our car.